Hello Year 5, welcome to this week's Arithmetic. Here are your questions for Monday. As always, pause the video here to complete your work and then press play when you're ready to carry on. Here are your answers for Monday. Pause the video here to check your work. Here are your questions for Tuesday Year 5. Pause the video here to complete your work. Here are the answers for Tuesday. So we'll look at our reasoning question for today. We're looking at a question that tells us that Eva is reading a book before bedtime. On Monday, she reads 38 pages. On Tuesday, she reads 6 pages more than she did on Monday. Part A of the question wants us to work out how many pages she actually read on Tuesday. So we need to go back to the question and look at the information that it gives us. On Monday, she's read 38 pages. And on Tuesday, she reads 6 pages more. So the calculation we need to do is 38 plus 6. That gives us 44. So moving forward, part B, how many pages does she read altogether on Monday and Tuesday? That's simply adding together the numbers that we now know. So we know that on Monday, she read 38 pages, and on Tuesday, she read 44, which gives us a total of 82. Part C to this question, there are 123 pages in the book altogether. How many pages does Eva left have to read? In order to work that out, we need to subtract 82 from 123. That gives us an answer of 41. So Eva has 41 pages left to read in her book. Welcome to Wednesday Year 5. Pause your video here to do your work. Here are Wednesday's answers. Just wanted to draw your attention to question 2. 3 squared is the same as saying what is 3 times 3? And we know that 3 times 3 will make 9. Moving over to our reasoning question for today. A film is shown twice a day at 3 p.m. and 7 p.m. The table shows the number of adults and children that see the show in one day. Question A is asking us to find out how many children watch the 7 p.m. showing. So to do that, we need to look at the columns that show, the row that shows the 7 o'clock showing and the column that shows the children. And if we go and look in the corner there, we've got 12 children that were there at the 7 o'clock showing. How many adults watched the film that day? We are adding together the 2 numbers in the adults column. That is 58 and 28. Adding those together gives us a total of 86. Part C to this question tells us there are 100 seats in the cinema. So we need to work out how many people were sitting in the seats and how many seats were empty. So at the 3 o'clock showing, there were 28 adults and 65 children. That gives us a total of 93 people in the theatre. We know there are 100 seats, so to find out how many empty seats they are, we need to subtract 93 from 100, which gives us 7. Here are your questions for Thursday Year 5. Pause the video here. Here come your answers for Thursday. So looking at our reasoning question for today, Ron and Danny have paper rounds. Ron delivers 75 papers a month, and Danny delivers 10 times as many papers a month as Ron. And the question is asking us to work out how many papers they deliver altogether. The first thing we need to do is actually work out how many papers Danny delivers. And we can work this out by multiplying 75 by 10. It gives us a total of 750 papers that Danny delivers. To work out how much they deliver altogether, the calculation is 750 plus 75, which gives us an answer of 825. Here are Friday's questions. Pause the video here. Here come Friday's answers. So our reasoning question for today is talking about Mrs. Hall, who owns a bookshop. In January, she sold 145 books. In February, she sold 10 times as many books. And then in March, she sold 10 times as many books as in February. How many books did Mrs. Hall sell in March? We can work this out in 2 steps. We can multiply 145 by 10, which will give us 1,450 books sold in February, We can then multiply 1,450 by 10 again, which will give us a total of 14,500 books that she sold in March. If you do want any of your work checked that you've done this week, please get your parents to put it up on Tapestry. I am more than happy to have a look through. I hope you've enjoyed your arithmetic this week. I'll see you next week, Year 5. Bye bye for now.